Hi, I'm Buck. Thanks for tuning in to Gone Buck Wild. Today, my friend Toby, who's behind the camera, and I are going fishing at Lake Mackintosh in beautiful Tasmania. We're approaching the town of Tulla and just going through some beautiful scenery with the rocky hills ahead, and you'll be able to see Lake Roseberry as we cross over the bridge shortly. Now, I've done a lot of fishing in Lake Roseberry. I've tried Lake Plimsoll. I've fished in Lake Mackintosh, and to my shame and utter disappointment, I have yet to catch a trout in Tasmania. I used to catch them all the time in Victoria, used to catch them all the time in Colorado, but the Tasmania trout continue to elude me. So Tasmania's just got all of these beautiful winding roads through the hills, amazing scenery. It's a bit overcast today, but it's not raining. Should be pretty good trout fishing weather, I reckon. Now we're crossing the Murchison Bridge, and there's Lake Roseberry, which is a beautiful lake, and I want to explore it much better when I get a boat. So we've come through Tulla, and we're on the little road that leads to Lake Mackintosh. It'll be interesting to see what the water level is. I've been there before where there was heaps of shore access to fish, and I've been there before where the water was way up and there wasn't much shore access at all. It's quite a large lake, a man-made lake that was from a river system that was dammed up. And supposedly it's got lots of trout in it, so hopefully we'll see one or two today. On our hooks, that is. Lots of great places in Tasmania to explore, but the bush is pretty thick, and it can be really hard to fight through all the vegetation, and if you go during the warmer months, there's lots and lots of tiger snakes. So that's always something to keep in mind. All right, so here we are at the dam end of Lake Mackintosh. So you get a bit of a look at it. The water's a bit choppy. Got beautiful views all around. So much beautiful wilderness. Tasmania is truly a special place. I'm just trying to look and see if there's access to this little rocky shoreline over here. Still can't see really good. Okay, so just fishing the banks of the Mackintosh Dam. Haven't caught anything yet. Both Toby and I at the exact same time got our lures caught on a underwater rock that we couldn't see, and we both had to cut our line and lost the lures. So there's Toby fixing up another lure on his on his rod. And off in the distance there's a slight bit of a rainbow where that cloud is. So I've been fishing for about half an hour, 45 minutes. We've each lost a lure. I also found a lure, so that's evened out for me at least. Other than that, I haven't seen any signs of fish, but that's why they call it fishing and not catching. Just enjoying the incredible views and just the beauty of the place. It's just so peaceful being on the water, just listening to the waves lap against the shore, watching the clouds just lazily hang in the sky and slowly drift off into the distance. No sounds of cars, no sirens, no voices other than my own. Even when you're not catching fish, just the process of casting out, hearing the line release from the spool, hearing the lure hit the water, slowly retrieving the lure, feeling the tension on it. They say that even a bad day of fishing is better than a good day of working. And yeah, there's a lot to that. Just out here enjoying the solitude of nature. If we catch something, that's a special bonus. It'd be nice to have trout for dinner tonight. But if we don't, there's a whole lot worse ways to spend the day than being out here at Lake Mackintosh. Toby's fishing away. These waters are supposed to contain some good populations of both brown trout and rainbow trout. Be very happy to catch either one today. All right, so had to cut the fishing a little bit short. We were by the lake. We saw a couple of vehicles stop right near where we were parked, and they were just sitting there for a long time, and just had a bit of a funny feeling about it. So started walking this direction, and once I realized that we were coming toward them, they both took off. So I've done a scout out around the car. No tires slashed, no noticeable damage or anything. No apparent attempt of trying to get into the car. So don't know what they were stopped right here for, but anyway, it's getting pretty dark anyway. Good time for us to pack it up and go and get some food. I was in the mood for some fresh trout. I might have to go home and pull some frozen fish out of the freezer and have that. All right, well, thanks for tuning in to Gun Buck Wild. Hasn't been a real huge adventure. Sorry I didn't catch any fish for you. Nothing too exciting, but anyway, if you enjoyed it and you want to see more content, hopefully a bit more interesting and more eventful, then please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time on Gun Buck Wild.